Welcome back everyone to more Kirby's Return to Dreamland, and welcome to the main game finale. We have finished up every single regular stage of Dangerous Dinner and collected all the remaining energy spheres. We have all 120 of 120. So before I do anything else, before I fight the boss, I want to show something off real quick. No, I don't want to go in the Lore Star Cutter right now. That is not what I wanted to do. I could do challenges. Not right now. Maybe next video, who knows. Let's go back to Planet Popstar. And I just want to make a note of all the worlds. Notice these highlighted letters? C, R, O, W, N. Crown. Nope. I keep clicking on the Lore Star Cutter thing. I'm trying to go to Halcondra, but no. So it says Crown on Planet Popstar. E, D. Crowned. And as you noticed, the dragon Landia we're fighting is wearing a crown. Interesting. Oh, Kirby games and their subtle storytelling, I guess. I don't know. Let's fight the boss. Sand, wing, leaf, cutter, bomb, or ninja. I like ninja a lot. I'm gonna use that. There it is. Like I said, Landia's crowned. Behold, the mighty Landia! Landia, the four-headed guardian who sleeps in the Haldera volcano, has been revered as this planet's protector since ancient times. So why is it awake now? And looking this way so angrily! Landia is going to start off by shooting fireballs at us. Ow! Couldn't even land the first hit. Unlucky. Okay, I am not using ninja very well. There we go, that's what you're supposed to do. And this music that's playing is pretty good. But it doesn't really have much of a sense of finality to it. It's kind of strange. Okay. Maybe I'm just going to go as abilityless Kirby. Maybe that's the play here. And wow, I am almost dead. That is super bad. Oh, thank God. Phase 2. Landia's four heads split into separate bodies. And they're going to be launching fireballs directly beneath them. Doing this little spark thing right here. Just want to stay clear of that. You don't want to be in the middle of the screen. Diving right at us. And now this attack. This one might actually kill me. They're passing around the fireball. God forbid you're in the middle of the screen when they do that diagonal attack. And it's going to land right on top of us and split into stars. Nice ammo for us to use. Oh my God, I actually did it first try. I thought I was going to die there because of how badly I was doing with ninja. And there we go. Landia's been defeated. Bravo, Kirby! You've truly earned your reputation as a hero. Your help defeating Landia was invaluable. Ah, at long last, it's mine! The source of limitless power. The Master Crown.
Obtaining this crown has been my ultimate goal all along. What's with all the weird looks? Fine, let me explain everything. I fought Landia by myself and lost, so I fled to planet Popstar. That's when the thought struck me. I could have you defeat Landia for me! A stroke of genius, I know. You even helped me repair my star cutter. I really did appreciate that, by the way. Anyway. The time has come for your planet. No, the time has come for the entire universe to bow down to me. And for being such a big help in all of this, your planet gets to go first. Prepare to bow, Popstar. Welcome your new overlord.
Welcome to level 8, another dimension. Landia has decided to help us defeat Magolor, who has betrayed us. He's been playing us for a fool the entire game. And that explains why Landia decided to attack us. It recognized the lore star cutter and decided it was bad news. We should have listened to Landia. So let's see if there's a pause description here. Landia comes to the rescue in Planet Popstar's, no, the entire universe's time of need. The dragon joins battle with Team Kirby. So yes, Landia has its a moveset of its own. Hold down the button that allows you to attack, move around a bit, and you can use that Ultra Star Shot, whatever it's called. Hyper Landia Cannon, I'm guessing, I wouldn't be surprised. Press the A button to use that rush attack. And this is probably my favorite level in the entire game. And it's the shortest. Oh, that almost crushed me, okay. Another Dimension not only looks amazing, feels amazing to play, but also has some of my favorite music in the entire game. Not my favorite, but it takes a good second place. Just take a listen. Doesn't that just sound cool? It's such just an amazing track for, you know, flying on the back of a dragon through a dimensional wormhole. But yeah, anyways, we've progressed to the next part of another dimension. So now we have these sort of crystal spike things as obstacles. Whatever, we got buttons to press. Also, it's funny how in the dimensional rift, there's the same sort of buttons we'd see in the overworld here. Anyways, these basic enemies, you just rush them. Not really tough, they hardly have any health at all. Like, even those giant ones, even they don't have much health against the against the rush attack. Excuse me. Linear passageway, you just shoot them. And more, I guess, walls that can crush you. A little gap there for safety. Nothing wrong with playing it safe in this level. And giant crystals. Cool. Bunch of food right there. Not that we need it. We're sort of already at full health, basically. Well, I mean, now we are. And now, part 3 of another dimension. And it's our boss fight. Hey, Magolor, how's it going, buddy? Why was the crown moving? Anyways, he calls forth a revamped lore star cutter, decked out for combat. The lore star cutter, now controlled by the traitor Magolor, is being used as a weapon against Kirby and friends. If the shadowy ship had a mind of its own, How would it feel about this moment? Good question, game. Anyways, I'm going to be mainly rushing against it because it does a ton of damage. But yeah, the Lore Star Cutter is going to use the crest to fire bullets at you, going to use the wings as boomerangs. So yeah, every part we fought so hard to get back is being used as a weapon against us. These energy balls, spheres, I guess, yeah. They're not too hard to avoid if you're just going to be using that rush attack, because you get a good amount of iframes from that. Anyways, the lore is going to fly behind you using that attack, and is going to fire more bullets from the emblem. The mast is going to be used to use that tornado attack. Pretty easy to avoid if you just fly around it. Of course, like a jackass, I flew right into the Lore Star Cutter. But it's low health, so are we. And there we go. That's the Lore Star Cutter defeated. Sucks to be us, right? Landy has been shot out of the sky, so now all we can really do is fight Magolor. Hand to hand, fist to fist. Fighter to magic. Yeah, I'm going fighter because I already showed how fun it is in boss fights, and I like it here too. They give us the option, so we might as well take it. Our fight against Magolor for real. Magolor is revealed as a manipulative mage who tricked Kirby and friends into fixing his ship, then stole Halkandra's legendary treasure, the Master Crown. It's up to Kirby to save the universe. Not really liking how the Master Crown was moving on its own, though, and it did it again there. But yeah, that uppercut, take down all of his energy balls, energy spheres. You can do that with any attack, and it's going to be your primary ammo, because Magolor is not going to be leaving very many star shots behind. That needle attack, he is going to cause needles to erupt out of the ground. Yeah, how funny. Needle, being the butt of the joke in the series, comes back to bite us in the ass, huh? Anyways, more of those energy balls, different patterns. Gonna be fired in different speeds and formations. These are revolution flames. Just stay away from them as he's firing them. Sometimes he'll go across the screen, sometimes he'll go outward, inward. It's not too hard to avoid. The hitbox is kind of janky on them. In our favor, at least. More energy spheres. Multi-star shot does a lot of damage, so it's great. Anyways, Phase 2, first thing he's going to do is summon a black hole. This is definitely not Wispy Woods and Hail attack. This is way stronger. See, it almost even got us in there. Anyways, I'd like to take a moment to be quiet just so you can listen to this amazing music. Okay, I guess now's not a good time to listen to it because there's a giant laser on the screen causing a lot of noise, but now you can listen. This track is officially called Welcome Your New Overlord. It used to be called Under My Control by Fans, but I think that's because that was the Japanese name. We didn't know the English name yet. But yeah, I'd consider this my third favorite track in the game, just behind Fly Kirby, the Another Dimension song. But anyways, back to the fight at hand. He can summon energy doomers, or sphere doomers. Messed it up again, alright. Yeah, sphere doomers to just fly at you. They don't really do much. They can't really fight on his behalf, they're just there. Anyways, he's gonna teleport while using those energy sphere attacks. It's kind of weird calling it energy spheres because you know, it's not the same energy as the ones we've been collecting throughout the entire game, but hey. Alright, more of them. He's a lot faster, a lot more aggressive with his patterns now, and also, just like the Grand Doomer, he now has a shield against, well, all of your attacks that can only be penetrated by, you guessed it, super abilities. We're going to start off with Monster Flame against him, and the music doesn't change. Oh god. You can use your super abilities to take down those energy spheres against them. And they're very obviously designed for it. I mean, that's an easy target for a Monster Flame. Alright, that's segment 1 of 5. It's number 2. Usually he doesn't really get around that fast. He just stays in the background like a pansy. And yeah, after 2 hits, he'll take away your he'll take away your super ability. Next up is Flare Beam. And you can just stand there, wait for him to come to the front of the screen. Also, a very obvious choice against those energy spheres. Now, after 1 hit, he's going to summon a black hole. Yeah, another one. He's not really getting tired of that attack. Thankfully, he's not using it too often. That would be incredibly annoying. Anyways, use Flare Beam again. Missed. Awesome. Good job, me. Hit him again. That's 2 hits, so he's going to take it away. So you can probably guess what the final one is going to be. Grand Hammer! No, it's Ultra Sword. Get these enemies out of the way. And there we go. Final segment down. All we gotta do is hit him 1 more time. Oh, he's resisting! Shake the control stick. That's way longer than in the Wii version. I hope you know I wouldn't mention the Master Crown moving on its own if I didn't already know that it was in control the entire time. Anyways, Magolor, Phase 2, or as I like to call him, Corrupted Magolor, is going to start by juggling enemies at you so you can get your copy abilities back. Sometimes he'll be juggling Gordos, which is pretty annoying, and he has a buffed version of that Needle attack where he can summon them from anywhere on the screen. And just stronger versions of his previous attacks. This is no joke. As much as it looks like he's having a good time about it, which I assure you, he's not. He's going to summon portals and he's going to fly right through them. Stay on the other side of the screen or just stay clear of them in general. He's also got another version of that giant laser attack. It's the same thing. Just a fun new animation. And I finally landed a hit on him. Good lord. Alright, he's doing more of that juggling attack. Try to get as many enemies as you can so you can make your star bullets more powerful. And this attack is pretty interesting. He's going to cover a part of the screen in just a damage field. The shapes get more interesting later on. Sometimes there's a plus sign, sometimes there's a star. Sometimes he'll just make half the screen inaccessible, I'm pretty sure. There we go, more needles. You don't even need to crouch, you just need to stay clear of them. More juggling, hopefully no Gordos. Hey, no Gordos. Awesome. Watch me miss. Oh, okay, I landed it. Nice. Also, this music is absolutely phenomenal. It is called Crowned. and it is my #1 favorite track in the entire game. He's using that portal attack again. Cool. One of his easier attacks to avoid, in all honesty. Well, if you actually can react to it, which in this fight, yeah, he gives you time to do that. Four stars, nice. Anyways, more of that juggling. Thanks for giving us more projectiles, buddy. And not for giving us a Gordo. Again, I missed. He's going to cover part of the screen once more. Yeah, that star pattern, pretty cool. And I think I'll be able to knock him back into phase 2 with this one. And there we go. Remember how I said with that goofy smile on his face he's having a good time? It's not a smile. It's not a smile at all. That's its eye. Kirby villains and their obsession with a giant eye in the place of where a mouth would be. It didn't start here. It debatably started with Kirby 64. Or if you want to go really far back, Kirby's Dream Land 2, and I missed again. But, yeah. The whole time, the Master Crown is projecting its form onto Magolor's mangled body. Anyways, he's got super ability of his... Wow. He has super abilities of his own. You saw Ultra Sword earlier, and you saw Monster Flame right there. More enemies to juggle. Cool, cool. Doing that screen covering attack again. It's not even that hard. Oh, I thought I could get him there. Anyways, here's the stronger version of his laser attack. He's going to fire it into a portal. And the portals fire into more portals, into more portals, into more portals, and then eventually ending there. This fight is no joke, I'm telling you. Even though I'm about to first try it, but still. Flare Beam. This is his iteration of it. Didn't get hit there. Nice. Got all of those. Doing a ton of damage, and I think this might be able to finish it off. Oh, great. A Gordo. Thanks for launching that first, though. One more hit. Okay. And his iteration of the black hole. It's pretty much just the same. But he's angrier about it. More Ultra Swords. This should be able to finish him off. Wait for him to get on screen. There we go. And that was Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, the remake of one of my all-time favorite games from my childhood. This, I might have mentioned it before, is a project I've wanted to do for such a long time. Hell, even on my old channel I had a project like this. But, yeah, it was so nice to be able to do another Kirby game after however many years it's been since Superstar Ultra. 4, maybe 5 years since I've done that series. It's crazy to think, like, how much my content has grown since then. But anyways, this was all in all just such a nice project to do. Being able to do a game that I knew like the back of my hand and then some. Definitely a perfect palate cleanser for something after a major project like Splatoon 2. The 6-month project that was the year-and-a-half long project that was only supposed to be 6 months. Yeah. But this didn't even take me more than a couple weeks. It's great just to see. And interest has been booming on this series, I've noticed. Like, the first video on this series is now my most viewed video on the entire channel at over 200 views. A feat that I hadn't accomplished until now. Technically a feat I hadn't accomplished in 12 years, but we don't talk about my old videos, now do we? But, yeah. I think it should be fairly obvious. If you know Kirby games at all, you should know that even though this is the story finale, this is by no means the finale of the series. We still have a good amount of videos left to do. But we'll get to that after the credits are done rolling. Not really sure what else to add here. Just, I'm glad interest has been so high on the series, and this has been just such a fun game to play for the channel. The music is also just a joy to listen to. Editing has been really enjoyable because of that. Magolor being one of my favorite villains in the entire series because, you know, the last game I played on the channel, you know, Kirby Superstar Ultra, Marx was the main antagonist, and he filled out basically the same role as Magolor, but I feel like Magolor is the better villain by quite a long shot because Magolor inserted himself into your journey. He actually served a purpose to be there. He was genuinely helpful, giving us those ability rooms and, you know, fun challenges like that. Only for him to stab us in the back at the end of the game. But, yeah. I can't wait to show you where his story progresses because, yeah, even that's not over. And I might as well say this is kind of the game that gave me trust issues. Not really. I like to joke about that a lot. It's not the game that validated them, but it's the game that gave me them. But that's not what this is about. Just really nice to see my favorite Kirby game of all time getting such a quality remake. I'm sure some of you remember my stream where I was watching a Nintendo Direct and I saw that Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe was being announced, and I lost it. I was so happy about that announcement. And you know what? I wasn't disappointed either. Sometimes remakes can be pretty hit or miss. You know, remaking just a classic quality old game in a new way that sort of makes it lose its charm. I'm so glad that did not happen here. Like, this kept all of the charm and then added some. Like, okay, there's the complaint about Dedede's redesign from, you know, Forgotten Land, but I don't mind it so much here. I do like his old design from the Wii version better, but the new one isn't bad at all. It still screams Dedede to me. Sorry, I just wanted to be quiet for that part. That part hits so hard. I love it. Anyways, yeah, like I said, it's not over. There's more! See, even the game's backing me up on that one. And boy, there's a lot more. Now that story mode's cleared, we've unlocked the Traitor Magolor mask, and wow. We've unlocked the Traitor Magolor mask for Merry Magoland. We've also unlocked Extra Mode, where it is literally just story mode, but harder. And the arena is our boss rush. And Magolor Epilogue is where the story of Magolor continues. And also the jukebox where you can listen to music. I'm surprised it took this long for them to give it to us. But anyways, story mode is not quite complete. We still have that challenge to do. Well, 2 challenges. Extra mode we are going to be covering eventually. We're going to cover it before Magolor Epilogue. Extra mode's not too long, or at least the video on it's not going to be. I'm not going to be covering the entire thing because the only really major changes are the boss fights, and that's about it. The arena we're also going to be covering next video. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll see you all in the next video when I eventually go over that. See y'all then.